Well, I did want to learn about the jukebox, and well, it's nowhere near as hilarious as I thought it would be. It's just fucking killing people. At least it's to music, though. Maybe we can find another radio show here, because it's been a damn while. Nope. Bye-bye. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Well, oh no. No, there is a little more to this area. Got a little report over here. America Overnight results. Oh! The America Overnight program has operated successfully for over blank years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptic population of America, it has additionally led to the discoveries of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of blank and blank in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector have catalogued and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation in order to help AWE occurrence analysis. The more blank results of Night Springs have also been catalogued in a separate report. Night Springs is their... What? Night Springs is another thing from Alan Wake, if you don't know. It's basically like X-Files TV, but like cheesy and parodied to hell. Alright. Interesting, I guess. Wow, there's so much new stuff around the executive sector that I just haven't really had much of a chance to check out. See, there's more shit over here. Does this stuff open up later, or am I just missing it my first way around? It's again talking about Night Springs. They're really referencing Alan Wake, and not much for Quantum Break, which makes me think Alan Wake is on its way back. Which I would be very excited for, you know, that's fucking incredible. But we don't want to be in there. Where the fuck? I always lose the boardroom, and I don't even know how. It should be incredibly obvious to see.
What can I do to help?
It's literally right there. How do I keep fucking missing it? Hello? Brother? Are you here? New stuff here, alright. So we got timeline of events. I'm not reading that one. What about this? Speech analysis. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences in the incantation if it were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it? To be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss stating how they arrived here? Or an indication of its age? There is no clear intention in the words. Dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. Refer to the blank report. Okay. Well, Pope, where the fuck is Dylan?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here.
It's like a really fucked up version of one of those long lost family shows.
How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Aww, she likes me. Ain't that adorable? We got anything new to say?
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't
I mean, we've definitely met the mold.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Talk to me about
I
Blackrock.
visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used Blackrock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging, or... Sorry.
That was kind of fucking
I've been trying to get Tyler to
terrifying.
explain
Pope, what
combat
are you?
for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
No, you seem kind of relatively peaceful in comparison, even if you are the creepiest character there
Place
is.
is looking good.
Arish.
Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it.
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
Alright, status of
How is
HRA production.
coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. And they're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place
Aw.
up and running together.
Polaris is so sweet. Even if it's never spoken to us. I want
I
to
should be
speak
going.
to Polaris.
Enjoy your data.
Oh,
I want to learn more about it. It's so weird that we've never... Fuck off, I don't care. Right, let's have a look at our missions now. Locate Dr. Underhill below Central Reset. Oh, God, I thought I bugged the game out there. I thought it crashed. It just says speak with Dylan. And I'd absolutely love to, but now we've got so much to do. But is he, like, right here? It does seem like he's literally just up here. Is it this room? I mean, this... Oh, fuck me. You've just left Dylan in here? This doesn't seem smart. He looks so much older than me.
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been in here. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time, the thunder's hum distorts.
Dylan?
Happiness comes.
Dylan, buddy?
You will mirror the inverted.
What's going on, man?
Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's hum distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls
Can
that
you hear
yellow
me?
red in the eye. You
Oh,
are
come
mirroring
on,
the
Dylan.
inverted.
I'm here.
By the door.
I found you.
Surface into the wet. You've always been in here. You want this.
Ah, his feet.
You
Why does he
know
look so
who I am.
old?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person.
Bad
Always
sign.
good sign.
Bad start. Okay, we can fix
Do you
this.
know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please.
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels
Yeah, I
good
mean,
to
you
say
were the one who
those
chose to come
words.
through while he was still hiss.
I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only true. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit.
Orange peel?
This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister.
when we were very small, in ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
You're terrifying, man.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free.
From Polaris?
Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
So the hiss is what we were fighting with Polaris when we were like fucking kids!
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector.
Was it in with Dylan?
We can end this.
Come on, Polaris. Oh god, it always, when he goes up like that, it looks like someone's trying to come out of his damn chest. Wait, why can't I speak to him more?
I don't know what else.
What the hell do you want?
Here.
Dylan.
Neither am I, but he's got a little mission thing on him.
Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary. Before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
Yeah. What do you expect from our psychotic brother? It's allowing me to talk to him more. Is it going to be any
Maybe
different?
There's a way to reach him.
Eventually, he's just going to break out and try and fucking kill me.
Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here, so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office. And something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Dylan, you fucking terrify me. You're so freaking creepy, but I know you can give me a mission soon.
Can we talk?
If you guys want to skip this, feel free, but I find it so intriguing.
I just had an interesting dream.
Another one? Dude, it's been 2 seconds.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
Best I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. That he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that.
For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Yeah, I don't know what to... He's still got
Maybe I'm
fucking
just trying to
icons, though. I
punish
thought maybe
myself.
running around would do something different,
Any
but...
new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place. And there was a dark man there.
Hey,
His
come
name
on, let's be
was Mr.
reasonable. We don't need
Door.
racism here.
And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop. In
Oh,
another
shit!
world, the cop was real. Dor said he himself
just did an
was
Alan
in
Wake
all of
thing
them
again.
at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
Through time, the thunders.
They're referencing Alan Wake so much that
Here
there
we go
literally
again.
has to be a new Alan
Once
Wake
more
game
with
coming.
feeling.
And it's exciting in its own way.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh,
Okay, that one's weird.
that's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! And repeated it again now! I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do.
Freaking me out so much now.
It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss?
I
playing
can't even
mind
tell.
games? I don't know.
We can't talk anymore. Well, what a wonderful reunion that was. Is there anything around the side of his cage or anything? No? I can't claim a control point here or anything? Fuck! Well, we've got an awful lot to do now. We've got fucking the main bit. We've got Langston's Runaways, which I'm not doing. Oh, fuck. That's so much to do there. What we're gonna do is we are gonna go and find Underhill, because at least that's not like a endless just go here and do a ton of things kind of mission. This might actually be relatively quick, so let's fast travel all the way down to... Do we not even know? Ah, fuck. Well, I mean, we got access to everything now, right? Like, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume 6 is the last one we can access, but I have no idea where the hell she was going to be. Remember when side missions would just throw trash in the furnace? I remember when this game wasn't quite as creepy as it is right now. I don't even remember ever being here. Give me 1 sec. Oh! Oh, that's really weird. I didn't even notice that until now. Oh, that's kind of cool. Ever noticed that it kind of looks like a brain has testicles? Nice. Okay, well, I found... we're in research. We're looking for Underhill. And I found this. This elevator shaft. I think we came across it before. And obviously there was nothing we could really do about it. But now I'm thinking, what if we levitate? Obviously not this fucking slowly. What if we levitate as we near the bottom? Is this right? We can actually land it. The pit. Oh boy. Well, this ain't Underhill's lab, is it? But it's something. It hasn't even brought me into one of the weird little rooms off to the side of the map that don't really connect to anything. So that's vaguely disappointing. I kind of expected this to be a totally new place. What happens if I connect this up, huh? Absolutely nothing? What have we powered up? Seriously? What a weird fucking place. Who's been hanging out here? Seems like people have been doing what? You know what it looks like? It looks like this is where, like, a genuine room was, but it's just been teleported to the bottom of death. As we know that does happen. Maybe I powered up this door. Can you follow its wires? Oh my god, you can follow its wires. That charges up the elevator to get back up. I see. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even think about getting back up. I guess you could have levitated to all the different outcrops in the area. You fuckers are just here? Who are you? You're not enemies. You're perfectly healthy dudes. So why are you down here? This has got to be Underhill's lab, right? It's even under a hill. Kinda. A bit. Sorta.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
We found her! Oh, awesome! Mold threshold. No. Not gonna read that one. What about this? Threshold utility counter essay. Dr. Darling's recently penned an essay titled Blank Blank. Contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau. While the mold is actively hostile, to use his words, we cannot while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words, we cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their lifelong forms. What? Their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the blank creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce can be derived into blank. Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. I like you, lady. You seem very interesting. Underhill checking in. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive, but I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together, could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you can't think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. Always admired that about you. Talk soon. Casper. Oh, from Darling. I always forget his first name's Casper. Well, let's open up this other door as well, just so it... I don't know, I like having all the doors open. No matter how much it endangers my new friends.
Barge into people's private workspaces.
She
Yes,
clearly
yes,
doesn't
I
know who
do.
she's talking to.
Shouldn't you be
Ooh.
in the safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous
so
for me to
creepy.
fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source.
You're not going to
before
tell her
it
you're the
spreads too
goddamn
far.
director?
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jesse, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Oh my god, why are some of these so... Ah, shit. Okay, right, let's talk about things, but what an annoying mission.
with
They're
Emily
all
Park?
just checklists at the
Our
moment.
paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She
What the
shouldn't be
fuck does
afraid
that
to
mean?
forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Alright, talk to me about Darling. You seem to have
So
a
is
weird
Darling your
relationship with
boss?
him, or at least he
If you
wants to with
insist
you.
on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Fungal frustration sound like a goddamn yeast infection cream, but here we go. Underhill's background.
So tell me
What
again,
have you been
how you
doing
came to
lately,
work at the
huh?
Bureau?
Well, like I said,
Not lately,
I was
but
brought
ages
in
ago.
as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
Well, you're in luck, lady, because I don't have
So
one.
be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Okay,
The
mold.
mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold.
Okay. We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
That's what I was thinking.
Thanks
All
for the
right, see you later, lady.
My pleasure.
Still not even gonna say that you're the director. Well, I guess we're going into the pit. Is this allowed? Surely we can pick up some mold samples
so
here, right?
Sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Don't eat the mold. We literally just learned it. How do we even collect it? Was that not mold? It blew up all over me. Oh god, you're new. No, you're not. You're just the exact same guys. Well, can I get some of the mold out of your bodies? Surely, right? They're just fighting each other. It's so sweet. There we go. Well, this dude's gonna get hit with a massive fucking minecart or whatever the hell that was. We've seen him before, Jesse. Why only react now? I don't know. Why is this dude so very nearly died? I don't remember you. I didn't. No one even attacked you. You were hit like once by the other guy. Whatever. Oh, you're new. I wonder what kind of distance they have with their attacks. I feel like he is actually hitting me. Wow. Well done, you little idiot. Oh, fuck, and you came out of absolutely nowhere, didn't you? Calm the hell down. Oh, I've never knocked one off of the edge before. That felt really good. Why are you guys extra powerful? What's going on? I can't even hurt them with, like, the explosions we can make from the mold spores. So what do we do? Well, let's start down here, I guess. Oh, fuck, nearly dead. Not good sign. They don't drop any health either, unfortunately. Ow! That's the most painful looking death I think we've ever had. Maybe I should check the map. Oh, no. It's going to put us back so far. There hasn't been a single control point nearby. Yeah, we're miles away. Like, utter fucking miles. Well, we're back. I went the other way this time. I jumped down that little hole. And, well, we'll see what we can get, shall we? Pink Flamingo supplement. Agents noticed a transient commonly found outside the entrance of the Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of the inclement weather? What? The frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of blank seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After blank, he was found to possess no blank and was released. The item remains in the Bureau of custody under suspicion of altered status, though this has still not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Do I see a bit of mold around here? Like there was a little arrow pointing me down, wasn't there? Grows near televisions. Okay, well that's strange in itself. I can't exactly find anything here. No, can't just dive out of there. Shit! Let's climb our way back up, shall we? And prepare for the onslaught of hell again. Because these guys, they don't know when to friggin' quit now, do they? They're like the toughest dudes we've ever faced for some reason. Like, I know they're friggin' level 6, but come on! Look at them! They look awful! It's like The Last of Us turned up to fucking 11! There we go. Now, go ahead and eat this fucking chair, please. Oh, I'm all out of energy already. What the hell do they shoot at me? I don't understand. They're the mold dudes. So why have they got some kind of projectile weapon? It's not friggin' fair, man. They're tough enough on their own. Give me some more mold. I don't understand why we can't just get samples from what we find on the damn wall. Like, it's quite clearly the same shit, right? I don't know. I don't fucking understand whatsoever. And so where do you even come from? You've now nearly killed me because you appeared out of nowhere. This game is so frustrating in places. And it really didn't need to be. Like, none of that was necessary. I'm gonna try and kill the... Really? Really? No, fuck it. I'll see you guys when I've cleared this area because this is gonna take me some time. And it's even more annoying because I have to run very far to get back here because there's no fucking checkpoints. Grr. I love the uniqueness of this game, but there's no denying how frustrating it is every now and then. Like, what was I meant? I know I don't use all my damn powers, and I guess I probably could have survived by using a shield, but where was the indication there was a projectile coming towards my goddamn face or anything?